Hello everybody, Tarek37 here. I don't think I've uploaded the previous episode, and as you can see, it's been over 2 weeks. February just, quite frankly, kicked my ass. My goal is to basically start uploading videos this month, March. Um, yeah, so, um, yeah, fuck February, quite frankly. Sorry for the language, but okay. So last time, let's see. Close call still stands amazingly. Okay, so we were investigating the destruction of Brookhaven. Um, how to proceed indeed. Okay. So, I think Richmond is going. Hmm. I think we're going to do spot hidden, and we're going to try to find um, a place to potentially sneak in. That's not gonna. Excuse me. That's not gonna happen. That was a fail, and I'm definitely not spending luck for that. Alright, so the only way. Hmm. Hmm. Hold on, I just realized. Alright, he should have a gun on him. I just realized I should have added that. Armor and weapons. Just gonna go with handguns. No, not hand-to-hand weapons. Handguns. Right. I don't know. Probably Desert Eagle doesn't exist yet. Um, you know what? I like Fallout New Vegas. Uh, oh, pff, right. This issue, right. Oh, wait, maybe. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. I was confused. All right. All right. So he can't find a he can't find that. I'm gonna pull up some documents again. Got my good old Mythic magazine number, I think 40. And now to also pull up the Solo Investigator's Handbook. And we'll see. Because right now I'm kind of stuck. The only thing I can think of is to basically wait. All right. So we're gonna do another story direction. Because that's the only thing I can think of to do, unfortunately, is do a story direction roll because I'm kind of stuck at the moment. 54. Discovery. Good. I like discovery. That okay. Connecting two major parts of the mystery. It's time for breakthroughs. Sometimes will happen organically, just as part of the progression, but rolling discovery is a chance for you to make these connections. then refer to the relevant skill. Okay, so roll another d100. 87. Whew. I was like, whoa, that's quite a discovery. Okay, 87. Someone with knowledge of the case comes to you with a warning. And then I think I need to make an intelligence roll, and I'll gain the clue and also gain an insight point. Every insight point gained can be spent to purchase a bonus die, which can be applied to any roll. Okay, so someone with knowledge of the case comes to you with a warning. I like that. He has been asking around. Maybe someone is, alright, it has to be an intelligence roll, which is a 50-50 chance. Alright, let's see. Which way does the die roll? Yes! Alright. Alright, so someone comes to Richmond with a warning. So we have an insight point that we can basically use to get a bonus die. I'm fine with that. What is the nature? Hold on. This is why I have my thing. So, let's see. First I'm going to do the clue, then I'm going to generate the person. Alright, clues. Okay. 2d100s here. 87, 37, it looks like. 37 is furniture, and 87 is time. Okay, furniture, time. My immediate thought goes to a grandfather clock. Okay. Here's where my head's going to right now. So, Richmond has been looking around. He can't find... Richmond has been trying to find out what is going on. He can't. Oh, right, Mythos points. I need to up that. I think. But, so what we have here is... let me roll it. What was it to find out how much time has passed? I always forget. Roll a d100 and divide by 2. Okay, how much time? How much time passed? I'm not going to divide that by 2. Okay. Okay. 1:25 p.m. After searching for another way, becomes clear I'm not getting in. Suddenly, an older gentleman that I remember for warns me away. Claims that a rich and powerful has a keen interest in halting any attempt to discover what occurred. Further says, I think, how would the grandfather clock come into this? Here's what I'm thinking. I think, I was gonna say maybe there's a grandfather clock in like a manor house, but I actually am thinking that he's trying to warn us away. I doubt he wants us to get any closer. That he believes there could be a clue. Grandfather clock that used to be owned by the family and is currently being sold at an antique shop. I know where I'm going next. So, here's the thought of what's going on. First, I'm not going to generate that guy, but I like the idea that there's like a rich, powerful family who kind of controls this town. So I'm going to roll for 1920s period surnames. Brock. I don't like that one. Doing another one. I kind of like that one better. The Kasper family. Okay. All right. Put the Kasper family. Owns this. Owns Brookhaven. Owns Brookhaven. So, what we have here, let's see, we have Kasper, the Kasper family. Yeah. I think Richmond is going to go to that antique shop and he's going to take a look at that grandfather clock. He enters the building, and the building itself seems intact, pretty well intact. The owner seems rattled. You know what? Hold on. Let's see here. All right. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna roll a bit on this keyword modifier table in the Solo Investigator's Handbook and see what we come up with. 12. Artistic. Okay. Artistic person. Artistic and introverted. Okay. I like that. Introverted antique shop owner. And let's see here. What's he look like? Or she, or they? Lithe. Brutish. Those kind of don't match. I'll try that again. Abnormal. Odd. Okay. Interesting. I'm thinking of like now like the shadow over Innsmouth. Um, maybe not fish people like, but like obviously not entirely human anymore. I think we're gonna try to do fast talk to try to. Hold on, let me double check and make sure that I'm not verbal trickery, deception, and misdirection. Okay. Nah, that doesn't quite fit. We'll do willpower. Power is basically willpower. Just have my character not. Ooh, 44. Okay. Okay. So Richmond holds his composure as this person who looks like they used to be human, maybe. But something about them seems off. Something about them feels off. Let's see, is there. Let me roll mutations. I think that'd be a good thing for how's this person normal, abnormal, or odd. Color dominate. Um. Oh, how about their eyes are a deep, deep purple? Like like no pupils. Like it's like the iris is deep purple, but the iris is the entire eye. I think I like that one. Um, Deep purple eyes. Eyes, no other color. No other color. Um, and I think. Actually, I do think we are going to do fast talk because Richmond is going to try to act like he's just going to, oh, I'm just, looking around and browsing and trying to. He's found the grandfather clock. I'm going to say it's the only grandfather clock in the place. It's like, oh, just looking around. I am going to get one bonus die. I am going to spend that insight point immediately because this is not my best. Ooh. I needed that. I needed that. That would have been bad. Okay. All right. So Richmond is able to, you know, be like, oh, just kind of browsing around. He'll be able to ask some questions about the grandfather clock. How much is it? Who owned it? Things like that. And he's going to be given a chance to examine it. And I think, let's see here. Let's see, what would be a good. Actually, I am going to also increase the mythos points by another point. Um, so, let's. I'm going to roll again on this mythic GME clue table. See what else we got here. What clues we can get from this. 60, mysterious, or wait, no, that's both of them added together. Okay. 28 and 32. So 28 is entry and 32 is extra. Okay. An extra compartment. Extra compartment in the clock. That would have been a spot hidden roll to notice that. We're going to say he's, because of the fast talk check, he was able to get a much better look. Sleight of hand would be the only one that does it, but the problem is that's only a 10% chance of that succeeding. He knows there's an extra compartment. He's either going to have to sneak back in here, which would be not easy, because then it's only a 1% chance of the locksmith skill. He needs a distraction. How? How? I'm looking at all these skills, trying to find one that would do for a distraction. You know what? I think he is going to do another fast talk roll. No bonus die this one, and he's gonna basically just try to be like, try to say, you got anything in the? Oh no, no. Mm-mm. I'd have to burn through more luck. I could also push my luck. I'll push my luck. Oh, that works. That worked better than I thought it would. Okay. Um, so I haven't been to enough like antique shops to know, nor have I ever existed in the 1920s, so I wouldn't know what he would say. But he definitely pushes like for like, is there something, like he starts like coming up with something like specific enough that if it was out, he would have seen it, but not but something that potentially could just be in the back or still wrapped up in like something that could conceivably have been delivered to the antique shop. I don't know what that would be. To give him some time to open it, and it succeeds. He doesn't have much time, but he doesn't need to do the sleight of hand now. He opens the compartment, and what does he find? Oh my gosh! I guess I'm rolling on the rolling for another clue to try to figure out what the heck it is. 42 and 29. 42 is helpful, and then 29 is equipment. Okay, something is hidden in the clock that he pulls out, and I was hoping it was a note or something, but it's what would be helpful equipment? Um, Whatever it is, it's a small compartment, so it's something small, maybe. Ooh, a small warding talisman. He doesn't know what it is yet. He'll need to take it to somebody who knows more about it. Um, he could try to do. he couldn't. He could try to do like history, I guess, or occult, but I don't think that'd really work. Unfortunately, I didn't pick library use, so he can't like find the local library. Um, so he quickly like hides the warding talisman, closes the compartment. When the person comes back, actually, I'll ask: Did they find what? Did they find what Richmond lied about? Object Richmond was supposedly looking for? I'm gonna put that at very unlikely. No, they didn't find it, which is 100% fine. Oh, I do need to add a character list. I do want to add, instead of, oh, I want to add Kasper family. Date table result, date roll table. Okay, and then thread list. Alright, I'm going to investigate talisman. All right. So I think that will do it for this episode. Let's see, trying to figure out. So the next, I will drop the chaos factor because things kind of went our way. I should have done one for last time, but I forgot. I'll roll for scene alteration. I will say the expected next scene. I think Richmond try to find a library. That's the expected scene. He's going to try to find a library and try to like research this talisman. Maybe there's some reference to it, or also the Kasper family. That'd be another thing. He has two things to research. So we'll see if that is what happens. I bet it will. Yep. All right. All right. So next one, Richmond is going to be going to the library to learn more about the Kasper family and this talisman. Thank y'all for watching / listening. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope y'all have a great day. Bye.